Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Third time's the charm. Good afternoon. The spring 2021 commencement exercises are now convened. I'm Tim Alvarez, 5th President of OJC. Welcome to those of you who are joining us virtually. We're delighted that you're able to join us. For those of you on social media, you can utilize the hashtag OJC Grad and OJC Graduation 2021. And there is also a Snapchat filter for those of you who are on campus. On stage with me today is Miss Raina Brown, Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs, Jack Johnson, member of the OJC Advisory Council, and the Reverend Dr. M.J. Romano. I would like to invite Reverend Dr. M.J. Romano, who is also one of our adjunct faculty members, to the stage to give the invocation.
Let us pray. Lord of all goodness, we are gathered today here and across continents and time zones to celebrate a commencement, a new beginning. Give us the courage to embrace whatever lies before us. And we ask that you would look with favor upon these graduates. Give them wisdom to choose from the possibilities you put before them. And thank you for the time you have shared us with them. To spend with them, it was too short. So may the enduring legacies of friendship, good work, and love endure forever. In your name we pray. Amen.
At this time, I'll invite Jack Johnson to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Jack Johnson is the member of the OJC Advisory Council since May of 2015. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Southeast Colorado Power, CECOM, and has a strong background in economics and management. Jack has served on many committees and boards throughout his career, including the Advisory Council for Pueblo Community College. We are fortunate to have him join us today, representing the Advisory Council. Please help me welcome Jack Johnston to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Alvarez. What I'd like to see right now is the patriotism. As soon as the words Pledge of Allegiance were mentioned, you all stood. You're going to have to listen to me just for a moment before we get there. It's a privilege for the board to provide guidance and support to this outstanding educational institution and certainly its dedicated staff. And on behalf of the 6 members currently serving, welcome to today's commencement. Graduates, you are undoubtedly going to receive all sorts of philosophical thoughts about life today during the course of it and into the evening. So in that spirit, I'm hopefully going to demonstrate one valuable piece of advice I received from a mentor that's been useful in many circumstances and I think would be especially applicable to this moment, and that is be brief, be bright, be gone. So having passed that along, I'm going to defer all of their advice to whomever you respect or admire enough to listen to, and to those present who will be offering such thoughts, I commend your willingness to do so, because it does set seeds that will grow to make a difference in the graduates you so care for. In conclusion, I was proudly the first person in my family to graduate college and work full-time to pay for it. So the opportunity to stand on this side of the podium 30 years later comes with a very special meaning. And all that I sincerely wish is the degrees that you've earned here at OJC will afford you many special moments throughout your life as well. Once again, on behalf of the entire board, congratulations. And now, it's the greatest honor to lead everybody in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing if you're able, and keep directing your attention to the flag, especially all today already proven they're willing to preserve and defend our great country. And pursuant to an act of Congress, those who have served in the military may salute, even if not in uniform. Dr. James Lynn, OJC music faculty member, will now play our national anthem.
You can be seated. Some of you may not know, but OJC utilizes local expertise and talent to help us manage our affairs. We have 2 local boards that convene regularly to discuss programs, events, fundraising, financials, provide advice, and give feedback. They are the OJC Advisory Council and the OJC Foundation Board. Members of the OJC Advisory Council are Jack Johnston, who is on stage, Andrew Huffman, Yolanda Avalos, Margaret Grasmick, Taryn Johnson, and Dwayne Gurulay. Members of the Otero Junior College Foundation Board are John Knabb, Jonathan Fox, Betty Velasquez, Seth Franzman, Matt Heinrich, Sharon Kolomitz, and Roberta Calkins Mendoza. And this year we have faculty marshals. We have Warren McClure, Brooke Matthew, and Dr. James Lind will be our marshals today. So this year we have 4 faculty and staff members who are retiring. Alma Beth Case, who has worked at OJC since 2001. She currently serves as the Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management. Brenda Mueller is our only full-time psychology instructor, and it will be tough to replace her. She's been at OJC since 2004. Carol Nolan, I think I see Carol in the audience. Carol has retired in December from her position as Human Resource Director, and she spent the last 5 years of her career with us. Guy Randall has been at OJC since 2008, and many of you have seen his work as he is our webmaster. Really excited for them as they go on new adventures in their lives, but we're sad that OJC is losing 55 years of institutional history. So congratulations to those folks. Okay, I'd like to invite Brianna Dutro and Katie Jones to the stage. If you would come join me. I'm going to embarrass you for a little bit. If you just stand behind me. So the T-Prep, or the Teacher Education Program, has been housed at OJC since 2017. We recently expanded our partnership with the University of Colorado Denver to offer 3 additional bachelor's level education degrees. In addition to elementary education, they are middle school math, secondary science, and special education. Students can complete the preliminary Associates of Arts degree at OJC and then seamlessly transfer to CU Denver to complete the bachelor's degree without leaving OJC. This program really allows us to serve our rural communities, as it allows them to stay closer to home, thereby obtaining positions locally. Barbara Seidel is the Associate Dean of the Teachers of Education and Undergraduate Experiences at the University of Colorado, Denver. She has spent the last 3 decades as a teacher, first as a K-12 teacher working with diverse children and families, and then as a teacher educator committed to developing programs that grow teachers' abilities to support children from diverse geographic, ethnic, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Dr. Valerie Sherman joined CU Denver as the director of T-Prep in April after serving as a rural educator coordinator for the Colorado Center for Rural Education since 2018. Valerie has over 15 years of experience in education, having worked as a 4th grade teacher, reading specialist, and literacy coach and teacher educator at the undergraduate and graduate level. Dr. Seidel and Dr. Sherman have prepared a video as they're unable to join us today.
Hello, everyone. I am Barbara Seidel, Associate Dean of Teacher Education and Undergrad Experiences at CU Denver.
And I'm Valerie Sherman, Director of T-Prep at CU Denver.
Congratulations to everyone who is graduating today. We wish we could be there with you, but we are there in spirit, celebrating your accomplishments. We are so proud of those who are graduating in the T-Prep at OJC program. We could not imagine a more wonderful group of teacher candidates. Today, we are celebrating the 3rd group of graduates in the program. These students will be receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Education and Human Development from the University of Colorado, Denver. They are Brianna Dutro, Katie Jones, Stephen Morris, and Brianna Wilk.
Brianna, Katie, Stephen, and Brianna, we know you have all it takes to be excellent teachers. We look forward to hearing stories of your accomplishments and your leadership moving forward. We've all had those teachers who have inspired us, who have had a significant impact on us as individuals and as students. We call those people our favorite teachers, and they have a special spot in our hearts and in our minds. We challenge each of you to become someone's favorite teacher. Go find those students. They're waiting for you, and they need you. We honor you, thank you, and celebrate with you and your families today. Congratulations from both Barbara and I, and good luck in the future.
Congratulations.
So thank you, Brianna. Thank you for Katie. You know, you're not graduating from here today, but you will get your diplomas from CU. But I thought it was really important for people to see you because teachers are our best asset. So thank you both. Now we'll have a special message from to our graduates from the Colorado Community College Chancellor, Joe Garcia.
Hello, graduates, family members, friends, and colleagues. I'm Joe Garcia, Chancellor of the Colorado Community College System, and I'm thrilled to extend my most sincere congratulations to this year's graduating class. This year has presented each of you with challenges that have been common to all students over the years, like not enough time, not enough money, or not enough aptitude in math. But you also faced a unique challenge in the form of the pandemic that was unprecedented and unforeseeable. Through it all, you showed your resiliency, determination, and strength. You worked hard, you adapted, and you did not give up. That same grit and perseverance will be there as you face future challenges, and I hope you remember how strong you were this year, and that you can find that strength again when you need it. Now, it's been over 40 years since I graduated from college, but I still remember that day vividly. But what I remember, more than a sense of accomplishment and pride, was a sense of relief. Box checked, degree in hand. But I didn't have a job lined up, and I hadn't applied to graduate school. I didn't know what was next for me. Still, I was a different person because I had that degree. I was a different person because I knew I could face challenges and overcome them. I was a different person because I could imagine a future that was different from my past. All I had to do was keep my eyes open to opportunities and to have the confidence in myself to pursue those opportunities even when they seemed impossibly beyond my reach. Certainly I didn't know everything, but the most important thing I'd learned in college was that what I didn't know, I could learn. Remember that. What you don't know, you can learn. So your next task isn't to know, but to believe. Believe in yourself and have the confidence to try new things, to take risks, and to know that you can persevere, just as you did this year. As a recent president said to a group of graduates, quote, "It's your turn to keep this daringly radical but unfailingly simple notion of America alive. That no matter where you're born or how much your parents have, no matter what you look like or what you believe in, you can still rise to become whatever you want, still go on to achieve great things," end quote. So pursue great things. Never put limits on your dreams, and don't listen to others who try to impose limits upon you. Don't stop learning because you have a degree, and never stop loving because you may have lost someone close to you. The world is big, and there's always room for more knowledge, more love, bigger dreams, and people like you who can learn more, love more, and aim higher. On behalf of the Colorado Community College System, congratulations again on reaching this momentous milestone. From this day forward, you are a college graduate. You are one of our graduates, and we could not be more proud of you. Congratulations, Otero Junior College, class of 2021.
Learners for making this very difficult year more bearable. You see, I love what I do. Every day, and I mean every day, I am reminded of the importance of the work we do when I witness students experience success in the classroom or discovering their passions. It was a difficult year for me, as most of you know. I love walking around visiting with students and visiting with faculty and staff, and I didn't get to do that. But today really does my heart good to see all of you. There's no better feeling as an educator than to participate in commencement exercises. So thank you, students, for reminding me on a daily basis why we do this work and inspiring me to try harder to help more students thrive. This term, we're going to award 281 degrees, 241 certificates, and each represents a unique story in its own right. And a total of nearly 200 students are participating in 5 graduation exercises. In addition to the state of Colorado, graduates today represent 13 states and 14 international students from multiple countries. We have much to celebrate today. The college faculty form the heart of this great institution. We are deeply grateful for their time and efforts in mentoring and helping students reach their educational objectives. Will all members of the faculty in the arena please stand and be recognized? Much learning occurs outside of the classroom and helps create a greater sense of belonging. Will all other OJC staff members please stand and be recognized? Seldom does anyone accomplish something as important and as challenging as an academic credential without the support of other people. So those of you who provided that support share in the limelight of this occasion, so that the graduates and those of us associated with OJC can offer our thanks. Will all of the relatives and all of the friends of the graduates please stand so that we can acknowledge and recognize you? Graduates, I hope that you've gained a copious amount of knowledge, for knowledge is power. But I also hope that you remain humble and kind, and that I ask you to be curious about the world around you. And more importantly, I ask you to be a lifelong learner. I also hope that you will utilize the skills that you've gained to help those that are less fortunate than you. I was a first-generation college student. Because we are an open access institution, we don't have millionaires bribing us to admit students. We simply provide a quality, rigorous, affordable education. I grew up in a small town of about 900 people in western Nebraska. Again, I mentioned I'm a first-generation college student. My mother went to the 7th grade. My dad went to the 6th grade. A first-generation college student is one whose neither parent has a 4-year degree. We want to celebrate first-generation students for your most significant accomplishments. Whether you know it or not, you have changed every future generation of your family. And you should be proud of that. You see, as a result of my education, I get to do things my parents only dreamed of doing. So if you are comfortable, I would encourage all the first-generation college students to stand so we can acknowledge and recognize you too. Thank you. You don't know how special it is to see you out there. So thank you for showing up. At this point, I'm going to invite Ms. Brown up to acknowledge our honors students.
We have several graduates earning special academic honors today. Their names are listed in the program, and I would ask that they stand to be recognized. Students wearing red cords with their regalia have earned the highest academic honor of summa cum laude. They've maintained a 4.0 grade point average over 2 years. Additional students have earned magna cum laude and cum laude honors. These students maintained a grade point average of 3.5 or higher for 2 years. The discipline and determination to maintain these grade point averages is no easy feat, especially during a pandemic. This is an outstanding accomplishment, and we certainly appreciate the work and time that was spent at Otero Junior College. Before we begin the roll call, we do have staff members taking photos of students at the end of the ramp. The pictures will be available to you after graduation. Families and friends, please remain in your seats to take any additional pictures, and we need to keep the area clear for social distancing. At this time, I would ask Gary Addington, the Dean of Students, to take his place at the podium and prepare for the roll call of graduates.
Here we go. Kiddo?
Students, as you're coming up, we need you to grab the diploma and then just do some elbow bumps with the people on the stage as you do.
We're ready, Dr. Alvarez. Alyssa Armillo. Okay, go for it. Keep going. Magdalena Begay. Whitney Boatwright. Allison Breger. Jolene Carpenter. Nathan Clem. Blaze Cook. Sydney Copley. Alexis Daniels. Hannah Dillon. Stephanie Demeyer. Orlando Estrada. Angela Garcia. Kari Gallagher. Esperanza Gonzalez. Bianca Good. Abigail Gump. Kendrick Hare. Mackenzie Johns. Harley Jones. Aliana Magana. Christian Marsh. Alyssa Metzger. Go ahead. That was my water break. Jaden Minjarez. Sean Moreno Jr. Colton Moreland. Sarah Knoll. Cherish Rosso. Jessica Romero. Christina Sanchez. Hannah Smith. Elizabeth Tapman. Linda Valdez. Troy Valencia. Nicole Weiner.
Member of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, is the retired president of Windsor Financial Group, a registered investment advisory company operating in Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah. Since retiring, Press has served on multiple boards, including serving as the president of the Denver Athletic Club Board. He is also past president of the Colorado Alliance of Boys and Girls Club. Press has virtually prepared a few remarks to commemorate this occasion.
Real pleasure to have this opportunity to congratulate each of you for your academic accomplishments. I have several thoughts for the next 40 to 60 minutes of this ceremony. However, I've been advised that since this is a virtual event, that you can fast forward through my remarks. So consequently, I've decided to just save you the trouble and just briefly say, on behalf of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I grant your president the authority to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for certificates and degrees please stand? President Alvarez, based on the recommendation of the faculty, we certify that these graduates have fulfilled the requirements for the associate degree or certificate, and we present the graduates to you for conferring your degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education System in the state of Colorado, I confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Applied Science, and certificates with all the rights and privilege pertaining to these degrees. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to thank all those who worked behind the scenes to make this commencement a successful event. First of all, the OJC Commencement Committee, Kim Jewell, David Phillips, Dan Buckman, Dylan Martin, Sarah Jamala, Lisa Ventura Smith, Chris Carrillo, Warren McClure, Joe Tomich, David Gerard, Megan Marshall-Estrella, Lane Brown, Gary Eddington, and Katie. Thank you, Lieutenant Press, for running this forward vision. Thank you to our musicians, Dr. James Lynn and Clara Lee. Thank you to the facility staff for creating such a wonderful environment. And if you came in, did you notice how green and how beautiful campus was? Will the members of the class of 2021 please stand? So graduates, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to move your tassel on your mortarboard from the right to left. It's a symbolic gesture that will identify you as an OJC College graduate. I suspect that you will readily admit that you are not the same person who first enrolled here. The experience at a college is expected to produce a change in you, to build a store of knowledge, to give you a set of skills and experiences to help you understand what it means to be a citizen of the world, to make you a critical thinker, and to give you an appreciation of diversity and inclusion. We hope we did this for you. We recognize in turn that you have helped shape our campus. Your interactions with faculty and staff have stimulated their thinking, and many of you have made other significant contributions. From here forward, your credential will bear the mark of Otero Junior College. As we have a real interest in your success, you retain an interest in ours. You are now part of a large alumni network. I anticipate that you will be supportive of OJC through your active involvement, and when you're in a position to do so, through contributions to the Otero Junior College Foundation. And we do hope you'll come back and visit. I have one more ask for you. Help us end the stigma of attending a community college. I am a community college graduate. As an open access institution, we pride ourselves in providing a rigorous, quality, affordable education. So when people make a derogatory remark about attending a community college, remind them that it was not easy, that your coursework was rigorous, but that we genuinely cared about you. At this point, I would invite all OJC alumni and faculty to please stand and greet our newest members of the Otero Junior College alumni family. So typically we would have had some refreshments after the ceremony, but due to safety concerns, that won't happen. So I'm asking everybody then when we leave to go out as far as you can, and then you can go ahead and join your families at that point. So on behalf of the entire campus community, congratulations on your accomplishments, best wishes on your future, and now you can move your tassel from the right to left as we celebrate you. Will the platform party please rise? As we start the recession, I ask the audience to be respectful of the graduates and wait till the students have left the gym. It'll be less hectic. The 2021 commencement exercises are now concluded. Let's have a great day.